Listen, I am of them who are anointed. Matter of fact, I'll go as far as this to say, amongst all in the world, I am your most anointed. I am that spirit of truth which cries out from the wilderness. I keep trying to tell you all this. But I think it's because sometimes when I make my videos, I might be smoking a cigarette or even drinking a beer. And let me tell you this. Throughout my life, I have indulged with just about every drug that man has experimented with. And I'm going to tell you that whether you realize it or not, every drug that man experiments with, man has experimented with, man has used. In fact, a lot of you, when you get sick and you go to the hospitals, they give you some of these drugs, though diluted down, mixed with other things. So don't think that when you see a man who uses drugs, no matter what drug it is, that you are better than him. Because anytime you visited a hospital, you used some or even more of those same drugs. So let's not get bent out of shape. And then let's look at what the Lord thy God does say concerning that which enters into the body. What did God say? And when I say God, I'm not speaking about the Creator, but I'm speaking about the one who is the only begotten of the Creator. And that is a certain man who came with a certain truth. And because of that certainty of him is why he is God and is the only one who can be considered the only begotten of the one who is the Father, who is the Most High. Keep telling all of y'all keep saying that Jesus you'll say Jesus, oh, he ain't God, he was just a prophet. No! No, all the prophets, those men who came before him, spoke of his coming. And it was him that they was telling you that he is the one you ought to follow. He is God. Well, they didn't tell you. They just told you he would come and you should follow him. When he came, he told you he was God. This is one of the greatest reasons why he was put to death by the Romans, whom you over in Israel right now, that's who your descendants are, the Romans. The original Jews, their descendants are over here in America. That's something that you all better get to know. Like, the devil and her subordinates, they have switched history. But enough of that. That ain't why I made this video. I made this video because all of y'all that see me smoke cigarettes, I wish I had some weed right here because I'll smoke that. And I don't really indulge in the other drugs, but just to make my point, I would indulge in those other things right here on camera for you. Just so I can see all of you religious fools who call yourself Christians, Muslims, or whatever other denomination you are of. Just so you can look at me and say, oh, look, he's a sinner. Look what he's using. But then you disregard the words of the Lord thy God. And the Lord thy God told you it is not that which entereth inside of thee that defileth thee, but that which comes out. And there's a reason he told all of us this. See, God and them who are in heaven, rather God and the Father, or shall I say the Father, for the Father was first. See, God and the devil did the Father make. Yet, because the devil disobeyed, that one who is God, that's his place now. He's the door. Oh, the devil is still a door too. But she's not the door unto him. She's the door unto destruction. And yes, I said she, the devil, which is something I hear all of you in Islam and Christianity and all other religions. Y'all keep being deceived by who the devil is. Remember, the devil pulled a great trick. I was taught that the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making the world think that he did not exist. But as I began to study and learn, and heaven began to show me, I'll tell you the greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was making all of you think that she was he, that she is the father. As you know how you say the devil is the father of this world, yet you go in scripture, and scripture clearly tells you, and even the Lord thy God did tell you, that there is only one who is the father. So how could the devil be the father of this world if there's only one who is the father? All of you and all of your religions, you better wake up. This time is getting very short, and my warning is getting very close to coming. So heal thyself. Leave from all of these ways of the world, which is all the ways that man has in the world today. These are the ways of the world, which the scriptures do tell you, be ye not of. Scripture tell you, come out away from her. All of you are being called to come out away from her. Who is she? She is the devil. And she rules this world. How does she rule this world? By all the religions that's here. This is why the cry of that voice from out the wilderness, which is the spirit of truth, comes and screams and demands that you all leave from these ways so that this earth, which has been given to us, man, can be healed. And the way of them who are in heaven shall be lived down here on earth. This cannot happen. Not yet. There's a separation that's coming. And let me tell you, all need to be separated. Like America, you had it going on great until you let Obama get in the presidency and he put this LGBTQ law. 2 men can be married, which goes against all that scripture tells you. This is what messes America up right now. The Democratic Party. And all. Trump needs to get back in his office so he can put America back on track. You know why America stopped being great? Because you started saying that, oh, a woman could be a man and a man could be a woman. How dare you all? And all of you fools, wake up. Whether you're black, white, red, or brown. Meaning, and you know, we are a melting pot over here. We have some people from Iran, from Middle East, from Africa, from all over the world here. And I'm telling you all, leave from all of those dumbass concepts you learned, especially you of Palestine, because you are the most deluded in your brains. You have all lost. I just saw a video where this woman actually, over here in America, she's a descendant from Palestine. She lives over here in America now. And she tells us Americans, oh, death to you all. It's like she really basically told them, oh, you want to put metal detectors here, then we'll come to your house and kill you. She had the audacity to say that. That young lady and all who feel like her, that's from over here from the Middle East, go back home. Matter of fact, you're going to be sent back home. That's your job now, America, to pinpoint all these people who's out there pro-Palestine and saying death to America, that's in America. Get out. Go home. Why did you even come here in the first place? Evidently because something over in your country wasn't right. Whether it be that you was totally brainwashed, because let me tell you about these immigrants coming in. Some of these dudes are totally brainwashed, that they're coming over here with the mind of causing destruction. Hopefully, as you dudes, or goons, I said it right, you goons that are coming, you're going to find some bigger goons here over in America that you really, it's a certain giant that, let me tell all of y'all don't want that giant to wake up. So all of you from the Middle East and Iran, and you causing all of this conflict in the world today. My warning is to you, stop, or you shall be crushed. And this, I tell you about them who are in heaven. And that's only because you are all out of heaven's way. Wherever you from. I mean, even Israel is guilty. Palestine, you're guilty. Russia, you're guilty. Ukraine, definitely guilty. In fact, even though they say Putin's a dictator, and he might be, but what he did to Ukraine and where Ukraine was headed, the people of Ukraine. You dudes have been living in evil for such a long time. It was only right that heaven bears fangs down upon you. And just so happened that heaven used Putin to do it. Now, you are Palestine, but y'all did in Israel. Even though, listen, scripture tell you that God's going to deal with Israel. Not you. And God don't need no man to do his bidding. See, the thing about y'all believe in God, and y'all know that God is the spirit, but you don't know the truth of the world of spirits. That you don't know. Like, have you men even known that the dead are all around us? Everybody that has died that you know, they all around us. Some of them even watch over you. Some of them want to, but can't because of who you are. So, I guess my final lesson to you all is leave from your ways of the world, which scripture does tell you. Get with the truth. What is the truth? Love. That's it. Love you all. God bless.